everyone, welcome back to our channel Christ Run Children Outreach. In today's video, we are going to share an important email that we received from Google Adsense or YouTube, and I believe that everyone for sure have already found out about taxes and compliance to complete W8 bin for Google AdSense. So if you want to know more about it, I will be very happy to answer some questions. So here we go. Alright, so by then you've already received an email from YouTube. It's just a reminder that they will be pushing through on sending or disseminating this email and these informations for all the creators worldwide. So an email's subject is upcoming tax changes to your YouTube earnings. So for sure, if you're already monetized, just like our channel, you will also be receiving the same email. So in this information, let me read this to you. This says that we are reaching out because Google will be required to deduct US taxes from payments to creators outside of the US later this year, as early as June 2021. So since that, as Filipinos, we are not actually employed by the US companies. So personally, let me just give you a background. I am now a virtual assistant, been a virtual assistant for the past 10 years, and all of my clients or been my clients are all US citizens or US companies. So for me to be able to provide my service, I have to send out and complete a W8 form, and this is a tax form declared that I am receiving dollars out of a US account. And for YouTube, since like I mentioned, they are a US company, they will be declaring and requiring us creators international to provide this information to them. So when will they need it? They will need it as early as June 2021. So let's go over it again. Over the next few weeks, we'll be asking you to submit your tax information in AdSense to determine the correct amount of the taxes to deduct, if any apply. So don't be nervous. I know some of you are skeptical, maybe curious and scared what's gonna be happening with your accounts. Don't be. So this is just going to guide you on what taxes that needs to be comply, and if there is any. So we just have to be honest on filling out or completing those questions, those 6 steps that I'll be discussing with you later. So if your tax information isn't provided by May 31, 2021, so this is the catch, Google may be required to deduct up to 24% of your total earnings worldwide. So we have to really comply and submit this tax form on or before May 31, 2021. Okay? All right. So Google may be required. So I think that's already taken care of. So what do you need to do? So in the next few weeks, you will be receiving an email to submit your tax information in AdSense. So this is the first email that you're going to be receiving. This is coming from YouTube. And then later on, AdSense or Google AdSense will be sending another email to remind us with the 6 steps that you need to answer. So those are just series of questions to guide you throughout the process to determine if US taxes applies. Okay? And why is this happening? So, of course, Google has a responsibility under Chapter 3 of the US Internal Revenue Code to collect tax informations from all monetizing YouTube creators. So this is outside of the US and deduct taxes in certain instances when they earn income from viewers in the US. Okay, so like I mentioned, since that we are from the Philippines or we are from international borders, so we are obliged to also help Google to be able to comply their US taxes as well. Okay, so nothing to worry. So for creators outside of the US, we will be soon updating our terms and services where your earnings from YouTube will be considered royalties from a US tax perspective. Okay, that makes sense. So this may impact the way your earnings are taxed, and as required by the US law, Google will deduct taxes. So how will my earnings be impacted? So this is going to be our questions for sure. So if you provide your tax information, US taxes may only be applied to your monthly US earning. So as I've answered this before quite a while, that we've been paid every month, and since that we're receiving this payment or Google AdSense payment every month, so they will also be deducting as well every month or every pay cut, right? And if no tax info is provided, your tax rate may default to the higher individual backup withholding rate, which is 24%, and that really hurts. That's quite painful. So we really have to really comply with this tax declaration. So to estimate the potential impact on your earnings, follow some of these instructions. So we will now go to our Google AdSense account, and definitely we are going to answer those questions and comply. Okay, so we are now in our Google AdSense account. So all you have to do is just go to payments, and under payments, you will need to go to manage settings. So the nice thing about this, when you log in, you will be able to see the notifications and reminder of Google and action required. So it's mandatory. So all of you YouTube creators and partners, submit your tax information to ensure that any applicable taxes on your payments are accurate. So we are definitely being reminded. So just click on manage settings. Okay, so under manage settings, we will now look for those 6 steps and questions that we need to answer. Okay, so now we are in the payments section. So now let's look for tax information. So let's go through here. So we have the payments account ID, and we have here, so make sure that you have stated your country, and the account type should be individual, and this is the United States tax information. So let's click on manage tax info. So it says here, provide or update your tax information. Your payments profile and country determines how your taxes are collected. So let's add some tax information. So to get payout from Google, make sure that you've provided your tax information. Okay, will only take a few minutes of your time. So let me just log in. So to find the right tax form, please answer a few questions first. So the IRS, the US Tax Authority, requires that tax information be reported in letters. So what type of account is my name or my account? So I'll just put it there, individual. So again, this depends on what account you are using, okay? So if it's a business, let's see if you'll click on non-individual. So it will say, is blank a DBA or doing business as a name or a disregarded entity? So definitely I'm just an individual. So I'm just going to click on individual. And then click on next. And then, are you a citizen or resident of the United States? No. Select W8 tax form type. So this is what I've mentioned a while ago. This is what the tax declared for non-US employees or non-US providers. Okay, so since that we are international, so we are going to be using W8. So based on your previous selected answers, W8 form is needed. Okay, so that's for the individual. Now, there are 2 types of W8 PIN. So we have here W8 PIN. This form is most commonly used by non-US individuals and would also be used to claim tax treaty benefits. The other one is this form is most commonly used by non-US business entity or individual that earns income related to its US trade or businesses and files a US income tax return. So I believe that being a virtual assistant is just the same as what we're going to be completing here. So definitely I'm gonna click W8 bin. So start W8 bin form. So now let's complete, okay? Okay, so this is what the W8 bin tax form. So make sure that this information is exactly the same as on your tax documents. Okay, so that's my name, and then I'm gonna choose my country here. Okay, let's choose Philippines. Okay, and then just click on next. So foreign tin, US tin or SSN optional unless you are claiming a tax treaty. So that's the other option for the other W8 pin. So do we have the address, the tax treaty, the document preview and certification, and activities and services performed in US and affidavit. So let's just click on next. And then let me just enter my information. So it just asked me to enter my address. So let me just do that real quick. Okay, so I have my address. Let's just click on next. And it's just a confirmation. Are you claiming a reduced rate of withholding under a tax treaty? No. And then I'm gonna click next. Right? Let's see what's needed here. Okay, so this is the W8 bin, and I confirmed. I have reviewed. Okay, click next. And then under penalties of perjury, I declare that I have examined, which is okay. This looks all good. And then my signature. So I'll just type in my name. Are you the person listed in the signature section? Yes, I am. Then click next. Okay, what else? Has the individual or entity identified in the tax identity section performed any activity service for Google within the US? No. I certify that the provided Google Earth. Okay. Status change affidavit. Are you providing tax information for a new or existing payments profile that hasn't received payments, or I am providing tax info for a new. I'm providing tax info for an existing payment. I think we're gonna do this one. Alright. Okay. Under penalties of perjury, I declare that the information. Okay. Okay, so let's just choose I am providing tax information for an existing payment profile that has previously received payments, which is true. Okay, because I've been monetized. I certify that the service provided to Google is affiliate is performed. Okay. Okay, let's just click on confirmed. And then let's click on submit. So it looks like this is almost done here. Oh, look at that. So this is what we will be receiving. So it is approved. So form W8 bin status approved. Submitted March 10, 2021. And I've got all my informations here. So for W8 bin default, motion pictures and TV default 30%. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. So let me just go back to home, and that's it. Alright, so if you have any questions, please let me know. I would definitely be very happy to assist you and answers those queries. So I also will be uploading a video that will be answering some questions from the Google AdSense payment. So please bear with me, everyone. Just right now, I'm just quite busy, but definitely I am not I'm definitely listening to or reading all of your comments and making sure that I'll be able to answer those for you. So again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel or to our channel, please do. It's Christ Run Children Outreach, and just click on like, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified with our future videos. So again, thank you so much. God bless, and I appreciate each and one of you. So we just reached our 4,000 subscribers, by the way. So thank you so much, everybody, for all of the support and love. And again, have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world.